We got to stand up and say enough is enough. If you think getting married and having to go through divorce, you're the only one going to suffer from this, you're not. I have personal friends and people I know that have literally not gotten married, no common law, just had children with them, and they have to go through the same family court system. They have to go through it, and even after it's final, they get the decree, they can continue going back to court. It doesn't matter if you were married or not. It matters if you have a child with somebody, which I have a divorce decree. I was married for 6 years. I had 5 kids in 5 years with my ex. I have a $350,000 divorce decree. Guess what? That's from Missouri. Kansas won't even acknowledge it. So what's the actual point in getting this decree when someone can continually take you back to court? I've been in court for 11 years. And someone else made a comment, file a CPS report. They said they'll get into court quick, which I have a whole problem with CPS and DCF. But in my situation, DCF came back saying I was a great mother. The people that are running the scheme in the family court system, they don't care what CPS says. I know people have lost their kids because of CPS, and I know people have lost their kids because no CPS involved. I know CPS, when I personally asked them, it takes a lot for them to lose their children. They couldn't believe I lost my kids. Even after the CPS worker talked to the family court people, they talked to them and said accusations were completely false and she saw nothing wrong with my children. So what am I to do? I'm stuck. I have spent thousands of dollars, over 10 grand this year on therapy stuff. I'm not going to go in details about that because I have a gag order, which, why do I have a gag order? Because they don't want me to expose the truth. So this is what I'm doing. I'm exposing your truth. I'm exposing the corrupt system. And the only thing we can do is stand together and demand change. Email all your House representatives, all your senators. Tell them your story. Contact the committees about your state. There's child welfare committees. There's human resources committees. There's civil rights committees. Now, my other question is, why don't we have a committee for family courts? This is a huge epidemic. People are getting affected by it, and no one knows because they put a gag order on you. This is what we got to do to start changing. Instead of complaining about it and agreeing with me, start emailing. So in my state, Kansas, I have a spreadsheet that I've done, has all of the House representatives on it, governor's email, everyone's emails, civil rights emails, all the way up to DC. And I have an email, and I'll email them again today because they need to know this truth. Attach pictures with your email. Let them see a face with your story. I tell my story, attach pictures. You have to let these people connect with you, saying, this is really happening. This has to stop. The more you guys share the videos, the more we expose and pull out all the organizations that are helping. That's how we get change. We got to stand up and say enough is enough. I want my children back. I want my life back. And you will stop drowning me in financial resources that make everyone go homeless or lose their cars. The only way I'm not homeless right now, I'm thankful that my mother has an Airbnb that she just bought a year ago. We all got to stand up. We got to join forces and let's expose the truth. How can you help? You can go to my website, sign up, tell me your gifts. We have to start using our gifts of what we have to expose this. Are you a good storyteller? Are you good at spreadsheets, at writing laws, research? What are you good at? That's how we do this. Even if you just share a post about from any of the organizations, any of the other people that are trying to expose this, that's helping. Hope you have a great day. Let's fight this and keep going. We got this. I'm going to look at the camera, talk about this, talk about that, talk about this, do. No, I'm going to hide that big old blob.